here. Today I'll be showing you LEGO City Set 60307, the Wildlife Rescue Camp, and I will be modifying it. So let's get right into it. So first of all, I'm going to be doing a review of the set. So I'm going to start off with the vehicles here. So first of all, we have this pretty nice truck with a snorkel. And then you can lift up the roof. And there's a Peanuts bag inside there, a microscope, and a crate that I'll take out. There's 3 of these crates in the set, and it has a bandage, a bottle, and a syringe. So that's pretty cool. And pop that back in. And then we have this. I'm assuming it's some sort of an ultralight. It really doesn't have a point other than just they had some extra parts of it and they just wanted another vehicle. So it's pretty simple. It just has a propeller that spins on the end. And then we have this motorcycle, which I think is actually really cool. I've not seen this mold before. So I'm really happy with this. And then we have this boat, and I think this is a newer hull as well. Because it's a little bit bigger than the old hulls, but smaller than the other one, but smaller than other ones that I've seen. And so yeah, that's it for all the vehicles. And now if we go into minifigures, we have this minifigure with this jacket. I believe it's the only one that has a jacket like this in the set. It just has the pants with the pockets on the bottom, and has a logo on the back. No alternate face, and it has this nice helmet as well. And then we have the pilot here. They have this pilot's helmet. No alternate face on this one. And they just have the same rescue torso, just for a pilot skin kind of, and no printing on the legs. And then we have this doctor. This is probably the most common of all the minifigs. I really like this hairpiece on it. I have not seen this one before, so that's going to be an addition to my LEGO City probably. And then it just has a pretty nice torso. I believe it's common. And then just regular legs. And then there's really nothing special about these two. Just common workers, and they both have the pockets on their pants. And then, oops, the logo on the back and alternate face on either of these two. And then, for the last character, we have this one that's apparently a minifig from the show that is apparently called Sleet. I am not familiar with that, and he does have an alternate face, which is pretty nice. And then just has a pretty common torso with no leg printing. And then they technically are not minifigures, but we have all these animals here. So we have these 2 little cubs, which is pretty nice. I kind of like these molds. And then we have 2 of these monkeys, and they can hang up on the tree like this, which is a pretty nice addition to it, I think. And then we have a white lion, and then a lioness or panther, whatever you want to call it. And they can raise their and they can both raise their heads and rear up like that. And I really like the head on this one. It looks quite authentic, if you ask me. And then we have possibly the biggest one mold I've ever seen in LEGO. This massive elephant. It is mostly 2 parts. The head and the back of it, and then the head, and then and it has horns and trunk that are separate. And it is very big. This is the minifigure comparison to it. And I think it looks pretty well. I just wish it was a little bit more detailed around the legs and didn't have these massive gaps showing. And then it can twist its head and bring its head up and down. Which looks pretty funny if you want to have a elephant rejecting the doctor scene. Like this. Which I thought was kind of a cool idea. And then lastly, we have this bird. I am not quite sure what kind of bird this is because I am not a bird expert. But it looks pretty cool, and it's kind of similar to the bald eagle that I believe I have shown on the fire station video quite a few weeks back. And then and now moving on to the structures, we have this little rock with a fire thing in it that this motorcycle has a fire extinguisher on the back of it, and it's supposed to shoot down. I mean, it's kind of wasted pieces. I feel like it could be used better in other areas, and I'll explain where those other areas are later. And so yeah, that's it for that one. And then we have this tree here, which has the bird in it, and it just has a cave in the bottom. Nothing really special about this. And then there's a egg in the tree up here, which is kind of cool. And then we have the big thing here, this like camp over here. It's supposed to look like a tree, but I feel like the idea kind of got wasted with all of this stuff on top. I wish there was like some branches coming out of this. That's where I'd like to see the things used in this, and then the plain thing over here, that's where I'd like to see them used better. But anyway, we have this crane here that can move up and down, and just has a chain on the end for extra length. And then this set has a lot of ladders, so if you're running low on ladders, definitely get the set for pieces, which is kind of cool to connect it. And then we have a broom and a little workstation over here with the cup of coffee. And then we have a telescope over here. See if I can get a good angle of it. Yeah, there we go. That can turn and then move up and down. And then we have this canvas top to it, which I think is kind of a nice addition. And so yeah, that is basically it for this part 1 of this video. I will be releasing another video about modifications that I will be doing to the set. So see you in the next video. Bye!